right. Good evening, good evening, good evening, good evening, good evening. What's going on, good peeps? I know it's been a while since I've been live. Those of you who coming in, let me know that you can hear me, and we can get right into it. You know, this is not going to be long at all, but of course, it's a story that I have been covering, and I've been want to stay on top of this one as well as another story that I have been covering. So, yeah. You know what I'm saying? Miss y'all. How y'all feeling out there? Miss y'all. Been a minute. All right. How everybody doing? All right. Y'all just let me. Y'all can hear me and see me, and we can get a crack a lacking. Okay. Y'all say y'all can see me and hear me. All right, guys. So this story been following about Janee. I still can't say her last name for some reason. And thank you, Reese, for sending me this. Reese, you know the crazy thing about this? I've been looking for like news articles about this, and I'm not seeing anything on Google yet. But as soon as I get through with this, they're gonna start popping up. I guaranteed. Unless my girl Curl, she can find some news article while I'm live or whatnot. You know, she good with finding stuff. Or Sandy, y'all can find a news article or anything about this. But yeah, I'm trying to look up the news article, but nothing ain't came out yet as far as I saw. But this come out before articles come out, so I always find it kind of amazing. You know, they did that same thing with the dead 11-year-old story. You know, somebody on Twitter hit me up saying that the guy been arrested, but I'm looking all over Google, whatnot. Me and Sandy looking all over Google. We couldn't find no damn articles saying anything about it. To the lady who hit me up on Twitter, like, he got an article right here, like, well, how the hell you got it? And I can't find nowhere, but I guess down there, if you're in Louisiana or wherever the story is coming from, y'all gonna get it first, I guess, before it go nationwide, I guess. So, yeah, I guess that's how that works. I don't know, but yeah, John Q, what's going on, brother? Sarah, Lady D, Reese, Curl, Hardy Stuff, Sandy, I love to talk. Hey, what's up? I love to talk. What's going on? Where you been? You been MIA just like me? What's going on? Mr. Queen, what's going on? Wendy Larson, what's going on? Oh, yeah. So I've been trying to find an article on this, but I can't find it right now. But I trust y'all will get it to me sooner or later. Okay. Wait till a few more people try to come in, and we'll get right into it. And of course, y'all haven't been following this story. I want to play a clip down memory lane where y'all can listen to, refresh your memory about the story. Or this is your first time hearing the story. This is going to be your first time. What up, Jeff? This is going to be your first time hearing the story. Then you just have to go back and hear everything that's going on with it, okay? So, but I want to say this real quick before I get into the show. Yep, the girl Curl, she just found something right there. Ain't that something? Thank you, dear. Thank you. You're one of the best, all right? So we got another story, high-profile story. What's the young lady name? Kylie. What's her name? The 16-year-old they just found her the other day or yesterday, something like that, and found her car like submerged in water or something like that. You know, rest of heaven to the young lady. I think that's her name, Kylie or something like Kaylee or whatever her name is. Y'all know who I'm talking about. Low high profile case. All right. You know, every day is something, man. It's just crazy, man. Every day. Just every single day is something. Every single day is somebody's birthday, and every single day seems like it's somebody's last day on earth. Amen? And I think that is so crazy, and that's sad at the same time. That is so sad and crazy at the same time. I ain't been really just following that case. I just been seeing a lot of people talking about it. And yet again, another high-profile case. Everybody be on the same page 1 minute, then somewhere down the road, everybody start fighting and just making ridiculous theories and allegations, man. And I sometimes I look at this shit just be like, man, I can't. I don't know how y'all do that, but yeah, y'all do it. Yeah, y'all really do it. So that's why a lot of these cases, when y'all send them to me, I don't jump on the bandwagon, man, because I know it's going to go left. You know, these high-profile cases like make a lot of us go nuts. I don't know why, but they do. Same thing they did with the Cow City boy. Their story just went nuts. Same thing they do with the Summer Wells story. Just going nuts, man. Everybody can't stay on one page for some reason. I don't know why. Everybody be good in the beginning, but somewhere, this ship just starts sinking, you know. And I think a lot of time got something to do with money. when money get involved. That's what I think. When people start seeing other people getting donations and, you know, whatever they collect the money for, I think that's where the problem start coming in right there. It seems like it never fails with a lot of these stores. When money start getting involved, that's when everything just go sour, you know. So again, understand, guys, why I don't be on here talking about y'all donate to me. I don't be on here talking about hitting my super chat and all that shit, man, because I don't want that kind of smoke. I don't. I really don't. I just want to get on here, do my content, let y'all enjoy the content, and let that be on that. If y'all want to donate, you know, that's totally up to y'all. Okay? I don't want no smoke. All right? I just want to get on here, get my analysts, get the fuck on down. All right? And have a little fun in between. All right? And I don't think there's no harm in doing that. Amen? I don't think there's no harm in doing that. At least I don't think it is. Okay? But anyway, rest of heaven to that young lady. I guess till they get down to the root of the problem, what happened to her or whatnot. You know, shit just going crazy, man. But I didn't really share this out, so I guess there ain't gonna be too many people coming in, you know. So let's get right into it. Oh, what's going on, Trace? How you doing? Roll them out. What's going on? All right, what's going on? Good evening, good evening, good evening. Good evening. All right, guys, so we're going to be doing an update about this lady right here, Janee, whatever her name is. And I can't never get her last name right, so I'm not going to try to pronounce it again. But let me say the taste of the story. Hey, this lady stabbed her children. She killed the little girl, the little boy. I think the little boy has survived. The picture you see down at the bottom left is the dad trying to run in and rescue the children. But unfortunately, you know, he was just too late for one of them, all right? He was just too late, okay? The meat and potato store again, you know, she stabbed her children and she tried to FaceTime him, let him see the injuries of what she did to the children. And she also posted a video talking about she done and had blood and stuff on it, just a graphic video that I just refuse to show on my channel because I don't want to get a strike. Okay? You know, just another story that's nuts, and she's blaming the baby father as to why she did what she did. Of course, I know what I told y'all, you know, one of the situation, you know, is everybody else's fault except for theirs. You know, she blaming him for doing it. And like, I don't see how it's his fault. I really don't. But hey, you know, if you're a person who make up any kind of excuse, then you will believe your own bullshit. You got a lot of people that does that. They spew out bullshit till they believe their own bullshit. So if she believes she's not at fault, then that's what she's gonna believe because she convinced herself that it's not her fault, even though she did the dirty deed. You understand? So what I'm going to do right now, for those of you who don't know about the story, I'm going to let you hear a little audio clip, what's going on with the story, or refresh your memory what's going on with the story. And we're going to get into this update, what's going on as of now. So for those of you who don't know about the story, here's your little refresher right here.
Charged with second-degree murder, attempted murder, and second-degree cruelty to a juvenile, New Orleans police say 31-year-old Janee Pedescleaux stabbed her own kids, killing one of them. Police were called to a home in the 3100 block of Law Street around 11 o'clock Sunday morning. When they got there, they say they were told two siblings, a 2-year-old boy and a 4-year-old girl, were stabbed and taken to the hospital. The girl later died. The boy is in critical condition. Moments after allegedly stabbing her kids, a woman believed to be Pedescleaux posted a short video on Instagram with blood dripping down her chest.
My children is dead. I'm done. I'm done with life. And it's all Jermaine's fault. It's always Jermaine's fault. I'm done. I'm killing myself. I'm done.
According to our partners at NOLA.com, court records show Pedescleaux and the children's father, Jermaine Roberts, were in a custody battle. Roberts even sued Pedescleaux for visitation rights, claiming she was not stable or providing a healthy environment for the kids.
It's all Jermaine's fault. You know, she ain't did nothing. It's Jermaine's fault. Jermaine is the cause of why she did this and this, that, and the third. You know, that's just, I don't get it, the mindset of people, but just because I think one way don't mean that the next person gonna think the same way that I think, you know. So I already told y'all how I feel about all that bullshit that she trying to spew out. But however, though, I want y'all to hear this update that I'm finna play y'all. And I want y'all to hear the end of it. That's what really got me, the end of it. I'm really not surprised about this incompetent thing. I'm not really surprised by that because I kind of seen that coming. But what y'all gonna hear at the end, I'm kind of shocked at that. I am. So let me let y'all hear this shit and y'all tell me what y'all think. All right, let's go.
Killing her 33-year-old daughter earlier this month has been found temporarily incompetent to move forward with the legal process. WDSU investigative reporter Cassie Sherm is at criminal court where they're hearing just in. Cassie, we heard the doctor who looked into Renee Pedesclaux's mental health. What did they have to say about the situation when it comes to her and her mental health?
That's right, Daryl. Well, the main doctor who spoke today, she said that she was joined with 3 other doctors for an hour over Zoom, trying to see whether Pedescleaux was able to be competent or not to stand trial for what she is being accused of doing. And what they said after the hour of the Zoom call, they did have some issues when it came to audio at the end, but they were able to determine that she was not fit to be able to stand court at this time. And that's why she will be sent over to the state mental health facility to be checked out and reevaluated. Now, she's being sent to the Eastern Louisiana Mental Hospital. The judge set a November 16th date to reevaluate Pedescleaux to see if their competency was restored in order to move forward with the criminal legal process. Pedescleaux faces several charges, including second-degree murder. According to police reports, Pedescleaux FaceTimed the children's father multiple times, showing wounds to the threats of her daughter and 2-year-old son. Police reports also say she went live on social media when the stabbings were over. Pedescleaux has been held without bond in a state facility since the stabbings. Now, I did speak with her father inside the courtroom here just to see, how he was feeling as well. And he says what he's upset right now is the child, the 2-year-old, is with the father right now. And he says the father is the reason why Pedescleaux decided to do what she did. And so we are going to be digging more into that and his criminal history as well. But for now, I'm Cassie Sherm reporting here at Criminal Courts. Back to you.
Y'all heard it at the end? Like I said, all this other stuff, I'm really not shocked about that at all. Not at all. But that at the end, I'm shocked at that. I am shocked at that. Her dad is saying that he's upset about the man got his other child because he feels that the baby dad is the reason why she did this. Really? I cannot wait till more details come out of this story and hear why he's saying the same thing that his daughter is saying, okay? And I hope it's a valid point. I hope it's a valid argument. Seriously, I hope it's a valid argument. When I heard that, I said, what the fuck, for real? So the dad is on the mom's side? It's dad on the daughter's side? And then I started thinking, is he on the side because that's his daughter? Or is he on her side with this because he probably hold more information as to why he's on the daughter's side and saying he believes that the baby daddy is the reason why she did this. Look, I told y'all, when it comes to parents, I know a lot of y'all don't like to see y'all children looked in a bad light. I get that. I totally get that, but hey, man, you got to call that shit down the middle. You got to call what's right. It's like that other lady when she said about her daughter. She said, that's not a daughter. That's not my daughter. I raised a demon. I respect her for that because she called it like it is. But this right here, we still pacify our children and knowing that they did wrong, man, that got to stop because me personally, how they going to fix anything if you still got mom and dad pacifying them, all right? So when I heard that, I like, wow, seriously? He's saying the same thing too? What could Jermaine possibly had done to make her do this? What, he said a couple of words or whatnot? Or did he beat on her? Or did he put a gun to her head and make her do it? I am very curious to hear this argument as to why not only she's saying it, but the dad's saying it too. That's crazy. That is crazy. But again, to be fair, y'all remember I kept saying, I'm not going to say that the child's father is innocent. I'm not going to never get on here and say everybody's innocent in this story. or I'm not going to say that they are saints, sort of say, because I mean, again, everybody got stuff that they have done, and we all have done stuff that we not just really proud of or whatnot. So don't get it twisted, you know. But the thing with this situation is there's nothing physically that he did to kill these children, not unless they're gonna come out with saying that he was involved with the killing. That's the only way I can see that the argument is that he's the reason that it happened. But you know, but other than that, though, you know, his background or whatever, I don't really think it have anything to do with what happened with this woman killing her children, you know. So again, if the dad feels like that the children's father is the reason why she did this, trust me, I'm open ears to hear his reason. I'm open ears to hear his reason and her reason. Okay, well, her reason, I'm not too sure if I want to hear hers, but in fairness, you know, is she gonna come out and say something? I mean, she got a right to speak up piece too. I don't think it's gonna fly with a lot of people, but she got a right to speak up piece too. Because here's the thing, though, when we read the story, you know, it sounded like to me that she's just upset because the dude didn't want to be with her no more. And according to what he putting out, you know, the girl doing drugs and drinking, she got a little criminal history, all that stuff, you know. So, Dad, what's up? You know, what's really going on here? How is this his fault? You know, I'm anxious to hear that. You know, your daughter one got the fucked up ass background. For our Jermaine, we don't know because they ain't putting out his shit yet. Unless somebody come out and start putting out his shit, you know, that be the only difference. But her stuff is the one that's getting put out. And then this is the thing too, man. This is a custody battle, man. So I don't know how the hell y'all saying that this is man's fault in any kind of way. I really don't. But I'm open to hear it. I promise I'm open to hear it. All right, what y'all think about that? The dad says, the dad even saying that the father of the children is the reason why she did this. How do y'all feel about that? I know it's going to be a minute for y'all be able to respond to that, unless my internet just moving fast tonight. But I would like to see what y'all think about that. I mean, right now, me personally, it's a crock of shit. Yeah, to me, it's a crock of shit, you know what I mean? But again, if you got a valid point, y'all know me, I don't mind giving it to him. If you got a valid point, I don't mind giving it to him. But I hope it's a valid argument instead of an argument that's emotionally. I hope it's a valid argument, okay? Stuff that he's witnessed, stuff that he's heard, stuff that he's seen, and not just going off of everything she has told him, you know, because of course she's going to tell dad that he done did this, he done did that. And of course, you know how some parents is, you know, that's still my baby, you know, I believe my baby, you know. So, yeah, you know, I don't believe my baby. So if it's someday he actually heard and saw himself and witnessed himself, you know, I don't see where we're going with this. I don't. So what you again? What do y'all think about that? Y'all heard that the dad even saying that now, that the father is the reason why she did this. And while we talking about that, I just got to send something while I'm talking. While we talking. Barbara said, where London Link said, I don't see how the baby dad are wrong. This is crazy. Barbara said that is crazy. It isn't the baby dad's fault. He wasn't the one stabbing the baby. She was the one. Yeah, that's what I'm looking at. My man John Q said there may have been some kind of constant abuse going on. And you know what, John Q? I think that's somewhat valid. I mean, not valid. I keep saying valid. Valid. Excuse me. I'm thinking that could be possible. That's part of what's going on with this story. Okay. Mr. Queen say how? That's what I want to know. How? Trey says it's corrupt. It's a cop-out. How the stuff says, Sarah, because it's easy to point fingers in another direction other than their troubled daughter. Sarah said, why didn't they step up? Good question. Miss D said he's taking up for his daughter, whether right or wrong. That's what it sounded like to me. Okay. Reese says she needs more information. That's fair. That's why I say, if he has a valid argument, I am willing to listen to what the argument is, but I hope that it's valid and not bullshit. I hope it's valid. Okay? Now, what I just been sent here, and I don't even think I saw this by damn self, not that I know of. I could have, but I just don't remember. 2013. She lost custody of her older child. Dad, really? So we're gonna keep blaming. We're gonna keep blaming everybody else for your daughter's, mishaps. We're gonna keep blaming everybody else. And what it says down here at the bottom, a New Orleans judge warned of substantial harm to the minor child if Janee retained custody. So in 2013, she lost custody of her older child. And it says as follows: a decade before, Janee allegedly stabbed her 4-year-old daughter to death and left her 2-year-old son in critical condition. The Orleans Parish Civil District Court judge stripped her of custody of her oldest child due to her physical injuries and mental state. Y'all follow me now? The judge stripped her of custody of her oldest child due to her physical injuries and mental state. So I had to ask the question again. Trill Bill, where you been, bro? Good to see you. I had to ask the question again. Who fault is this, Dad? Who fault is that? That she losing her children? Come on, Dad. I know you love your baby and all that. A lot of dads love their babies, love their children. I understand that. I get it. But one way to show that you love your children is you got to call them out when they're wrong. You don't like it. And we don't like it when you do it. But you got to call them out when they're wrong. Ain't nothing wrong with that. And these involving your grandchildren, sir. These involve your grandchildren. So why we in court talking about it's Jermaine's fault that she did this to the children? But again, I am open to hear a reason and hope his reason is valid. Please, even if you want to speak to me, if you hear this shit, man, he gonna talk to me. I hope your argument is valid. Okay? In 2011, trolling Triggs, Janee's mother filed a petition for custody of her then 1-year-old child. Oh, so Dad believes that the baby daddy got something to do with it, but the mom says she tried to file custody to get the child that was 1-year-old then. Again, guys, it's everybody else's fault except for theirs. It's everybody else's fault. You got to blame someone or something else. It's everybody else's fault. And I'm going to continue to say that. It's everybody else's fault. And let's go this far too, man. And again, I'm pretty much sure a lot of y'all would agree. We don't like to be wrong. A lot of us don't. And for a lot of us, it is hard to say, my bad. All right, because we don't like to be wrong. But a true person, a person who really cares or give a damn about the image that they putting out there, not only to other people, but the image they putting out there on they self, when they know they wrong, they would say, my bad. Ain't nothing wrong with it. Don't mean you a punk. Don't mean you a bitch. Don't mean you a hoe. It don't mean none of that. It means you are a stand-up woman and a stand-up guy to admit your wrongs, especially if you're doing what we doing here. Right, John Q? Especially what we doing here. This YouTube stuff, doing stories. It ain't that you being a bitch or you backing down. It means you got something wrong, and not only you probably fucking up somebody else's image by putting out wrong material, but you fucking up your credibility by bringing out this wrong material, and you know you got it wrong, and instead you apologize, you double down on it. Okay? Because you don't want to be wrong. But when you wrong, you're wrong. That's it. When you wrong, you're wrong. It ain't no buts in between it. You just straight up wrong. It ain't nothing wrong with saying, my bad. My bad. All right? My life in the shop. What's up, brother? How you doing, man? Good to see you, bro. There's nothing wrong with saying that you're wrong, man. Seriously. You can't be right about everything. Okay? You just can't. Then it goes on to say in this one that the father had not acknowledged the child officially or unofficially. Court documents say, and Triggs had cared for the infant, her maternal grandchild, for 3 months. Triggs believes that the defendant is incapable or unwilling to provide the child with a stable living environment, stated the potential for custody submitted by Triggs. This is her mama saying this. So again, it's leaving me confused about the dad, or why the dad is coming out saying that he believes his baby. He believed that Jermaine is the cause of all this, but the mom right here, this was put out back in August the 10th, but back in 2013, the mom even saying herself, her daughter is not stable to take care of these children. She needs to get help. All right? She needs to get help. But of course, you got a lot of people like Janee, whatever her name is, they think nothing wrong with them, and they turn down help. They don't think they need help. And I think that's sad because, again, a lot of us are selfish. And I'm saying us because I'm an adult too, and I know I got my selfish ways. A lot of us are selfish. Even if we got children, we won't even do it for the sake of our children, for the sake of our children's health, and for the sake of our children's well-being. Amen? Holla at your boy. We won't even go get help for that because we so selfish. This woman went party hardy doing all kind of drugs and shit, so they putting out there, putting her priorities, what she want to do, before the care and the well-being and safety of her own children. Now, ladies, again, a lot of you like to tell us when we young, you carried us for 9 months. I brought you into this world. I'll take you out. Yeah, that's true. You can take us out. And when we hear a lot of stories like these, it's proving it more and more that you can. So if you're going to make a threat like that, then why have us? If that's your mindset, you want to take us out. Huh? Huh? But I understand the statement. I understand it. I do. But you know you can't handle it. Because you know you was a child once too, Mom. You was a child once too. You think every day you with your mom, your daddy, peaches and cream? Hell no. You got on their nerves too. You did. And I think that's a lot of things a lot of us forget too. We were children once. We were children once. Okay? All right? So again, I get the statement. You're trying to put the fear of God in them when you say that, and I get it. A lot of time, I guess it does work. You know, unless you are physically beating them while you saying statements like that, that's something totally different. It is. But y'all have to understand, man, y'all were children once. just like I was, y'all was, everybody with children once. Okay? And you should already know this when you get pregnant, that every day ain't gonna be peaches and cream. A lot of us as children, we're gonna give you hell on certain days. I don't think it's intentional. Just something that we did. All right? And you did it too when you grew up. Facts. Then it goes on to say that Triggs, her mom, cited her daughter's paralyzed right arm and shoulder. Oh, God. I didn't know she had a paralyzed right arm and shoulder, as well as her bipolar disorder. Oh, Lord. There we go. There we go. There we go. Bipolar disorder. There we go. As limitations that adversely affect the care she is willing and able to give the minor child. The filings by Triggs said, Judge Regina Bartholomew awarded Triggs sole permanent custody of her child in 2013. Thank you, Judge, for doing that. All right? Janee was allowed on the supervised visits pending a psychological evaluation. An award of custody to Janee will result in substantial harm to the minor child, said Bartholomew in a court order. Triggs declined to comment on the case. Triggs' assertions on Janee's inability to provide a stable home foreshadow one made in April 2022 by Jermaine Roberts, the father of Paris Ann Roberts 4 and Jason Roberts 2. They go to beautiful children right there. Then it says Paris Roberts died Sunday after Janee allegedly stabbed the children and FaceTime images of their bloody bodies to Roberts, who broke into the house at the 3100 block of Law Street and took the boy and girl to a hospital as of earlier this week. Jason remained in stable but critical condition. 4 months before the stabbings, Robert filed a petition. He filed a petition to get custody of her children. The mother doesn't allow me to see my kids. This is what he said. The mother doesn't allow me to see my kids because I'm in a relationship. Dad, sir, this is what Jermaine says right here. All right. Now, again, I can only go by what's being put out there in these articles, what the articles are saying. I can only go by that. But however, though, as the more I get into this story, that's what it sounds like to me. This man was having a relationship and he didn't want nothing else to do with Jane. And I think that's where really this stemmed from, you know. But he could be lying too, possibly. I don't think he is, unless it come out to prove that he lying. Then I believe it. But Dad, yeah, you doing your research on everything. Yeah, that would have sounded like to me. Janee was not happy that this man moved on with his life. So when he moved on with his life, she started making it hard for him to get the damn kids. So again, you know, I would like to hear your thoughts on why you think it's Jermaine's fault. All right, because I don't know everything. I can admit that. I'm only reading what they're saying. But you got some hardcore evidence to blame this man as to why she did it. Hey, I promise you I'm willing to listen. I'm willing to listen. Okay? Then it says he wrote in the petition filed in April, she isn't stable or providing a healthy environment for the kids. But that's the same day. That's the same thing your baby mom said. Because she's the mother of Janee. She said the same thing. So you got two people saying the same thing. So is both of them lying on her? They both saying the same thing. She's unable, she's not stable enough to take care of her children. So is both of them lying? Possibly, I guess. I don't know. He goes on to say the mother drops the kids off to other family members and tells them not to let me see the kids. Well, damn. I can only see them if I go to her house. The mother takes prescription pills. She drinks and drives under the influence. Dad, this is what Jermaine's saying. The one you say you feel like you got something to do with it. Janee had a court appearance scheduled for August 18th to show cause in the custody case. A hearing for Janee, who faces one charge of second-degree murder and one charge of attempted second-degree murder, is scheduled for Thursday morning. Now, this was posted back on August the 10th. Okay? So, ladies and gentlemen, with all that being said right there, how is it? I don't get it. I just don't get it. Okay? This is just like me. If I had a girlfriend, I walked to her, slapped the shit out of her for no reason. and she ain't did nothing. I just walk up to her, slap the shit out of her for no reason. I said she made me do it, and she ain't did nothing. I mean, what the hell? Who fought that beef? I just slapped the shit out of her for no reason. It's my fault because I put my hands on her and she ain't did nothing. So that's my fault. But to justify what I've done, I'm going to say it's her fault. And that's what's going on here. It sounds like even the dad may be trying to justify his daughter's actions for what she did by blaming it on Jermaine. But what has come out to say that Jermaine is the problem as to why she did this, other than the man just happy? He moved on with his life. Okay? And ladies, y'all gotta stop that shit, man. You know, if you don't want the person, man, y'all see that man happy, let that man be. He apparently you weren't happy with him, but when you see him happy with somebody else, you want to cause all this chaos, man. You know, that the man deserves to be happy just where you deserve to be happy. So whoever you over there fucking and sucking, you know, you happy doing it, go with that person. Let that man go by his business and vice versa. Okay? Cause me personally, I don't think it's that serious, but I guess to a lot of you it is that serious. I don't know. I guess that's that statement that goes, everybody been saying it for the longest. They want their cake and eat it too. I guess we all want it like that, but we all can't get what we want. Like my grandma and them used to tell me back in the day, the people in here want ice water. Do they get it? Nope. No, they don't. Okay? So this man went on with his life and got happy, then first of all, why you holding him to that? Second of all, why you making the children suffer because he happy with somebody else? Again, selfish. That's selfish shit. But you want to blame him though. He the scapegoat. And again, how your daddy believe this shit, I have no idea. I really don't. Unless he just a man that's overprotected by his baby daughter, even while she being grown. I love my baby, you know, so I believe my baby. I believe everything that she say. Okay, then cool. It's like John Q said earlier, maybe it's a form of abuse that was going on. I mean, hey, they may be part of it too. I wouldn't doubt that's part of it. But even with that though, can you really blame him for what she did to the children? Okay? And then on top of that though, what more abuse that Jermaine probably had done than what she was doing herself, taking all these pills and drinking and driving and shit. And ain't taking care of her children and kind of dropping her off over there other family member house and all this shit. What the fuck? You know? Okay? But again, I'm going to keep stressing it. If the dad has a valid argument, I'm willing to hear it. And I can't wait to hear it. Why he says this is Jermaine's fault too. Okay? I'm willing to hear it. Let's see. This ain't 10 hours ago. I think you saw this wrong. This was posted on August the 10th. This is what I'm looking at. This is August the 10th. So wait. Yeah, this is August the 10th. What you sent me? So that's not 10 hours ago. Unless I'm looking at the wrong thing. Hold on. Oh, I am looking at the wrong thing. Okay. Let me see what this says right here.
killing her 33-year-old daughter earlier this month has been found temporarily incompetent to move forward with the legal process. WDSU investigative reporter Cassie Sherm is at.
Okay, I already played that. So they found her temporarily incompetent to move forward with legal process. Okay. All right. The doctors recommend she be sent to a state hospital for treatment to have her competency restored. She will be sent to Eastern Louisiana Mental Hospital. The judge set a November 16th date to reevaluate her to see if her competency has been restored in order to move forward with the criminal legal process. She faces several charges, including second-degree murder. According to police reports, she FaceTimed the children's father multiple times, showing wounds to the throats of her daughter and 2-year-old son. Police reports also say she went live on social media when the stabbings were over. She had been held without bond in state facilities since the stabbings. Okay, you said something about this supposed to show they looking into the dad. I don't see that on here. So the 2-year-old is with the dad now, but they're going to look into his background, is what they said. But this was just posted 10 hours ago. That ain't what I read there. And you can screenshot that part to me. To you who sent me this, I don't see that. Yeah, I don't see that there. Maybe you can screenshot that part when they say that and send it to me. I don't see it up in this article.
Accused of fatally stabbing one of her children and critically wounding another is going to get a mental health evaluation.
Her family is also calling for a second independent evaluation to determine if she's competent to stand trial. WGNO's Amy Russo was in the courtroom and has the latest tonight from Tulane and Broad. Amy.
Well, Kurt, Susie, that ruling was made at the request of Janee, Pedescleaux' attorney in criminal court today. It was granted by a New Orleans judge who agreed to hold Pedescleaux without bond until a competency hearing is complete. Now, in the courtroom today, there was about 20 members of Pedescleaux' family and even her minister lining the benches watching as she stood before a judge. Pedescleaux is facing charges of second-degree murder in the fatal stabbing of 3-year-old Paris Roberts and the attempted second-degree murder of 2-year-old Jason Roberts. Her attorney requested medical treatment as she awaits a competency recommendation by state doctors. One lawyer I spoke with says if she is found not competent, it doesn't mean she gets to go home.
Case is put on hold until she's restored to competency. That's what that's called, restorative competency. And she will live at a facility, a mental facility, likely East Feliciana, and that she will be seen by a multitude of doctors. They'll give her medication, and then she will be reevaluated to determine whether or not she's at a point where she has restored her competency.
If Pedescleaux is found competent, criminal proceedings will then move forward. And she's expected to be seen by state doctors tomorrow. Their findings will be presented to a judge on August 24th. Kurt, Susie?
Amy Russo live outside criminal court. Thank you, Amy.
And of course there is today, so that's why I'm bringing y'all this update.
From had to buy every tool, Dan?
I'm gonna say this again, guys. I'm gonna say this again, man. Mental illness is real. I'm not gonna say it's not. And please, people, don't downplay it because it is serious and it is real. And it may be a possibility this lady, well, for what we read for the mom, she is dealing with bipolar. So I guess she do have some fucked up mental issues going on and whatnot. how it's being put out there, she has a lot of fucked up shit going on with her mentally. Now, I get this question a lot when I do these stories in my comment section. And they say, why do people like that be left alone with children, period? That's a good question. Unfortunately, I don't have an answer to it. I don't know why. I don't. If it's that bad, yeah, I'd be concerned too. I would. Okay? And I don't know what kind of fix they could have for that. Can they have somebody, to come stay with her and to help her out? Or do they give the custody to other family members and let her just come by and visit to make sure they safe so shit don't be all fucked up? I don't know. I don't know how that works. So I don't have an answer to that. Or why would people who had these stuff like this, why they be left alone with children? That shit's scary to me too. It's scary as fuck. It is. It is. But however, guys, even with a lot of people that got mental disabilities, you got some that can care for their children. And you got a lot of them that are high function. They are. They just got probably about mild mental disability, things like that. So you got some that can care for children. They can, because they can care for themselves as well. But even with that, though, I think that's kind of tricky. It is kind of tricky, because I would even say this with Janee. She didn't ask to have bipolarism. She didn't ask to have it. Probably just something that she had, or something she developed growing up, just fucked up in the mind. And it could be a lot of stuff that she has seen growing up. Not giving her a pass, but you just don't know what happened in people's lives. What caused them to have the situation and disease that they have. Okay? Because I believe we all asked to be a certain way, and we can get it granted. I'm pretty much sure having disabilities at all, we would not want to have that. Okay? All of us would want to live a normal, peaceful life if we had it our way, and then if we could ask for it and we have it our way. Preach. If we could have it our way and ask for it, I'm pretty much sure a lot of us would ask to be normal, and we want to be granted to have a normal life without any kind of mental disabilities or any kind of bipolarism and things like that. Okay? So I will say that much about her. She didn't ask to have all that, but unfortunately she got it. And look where it landed her now. Okay? But however, though, still with that, you can't sit up there and blame your baby daddy for what you have done. Okay? Your dad can't sit up there and blame the baby daddy for what you have done. It's going to come out that this man done some fucked up shit, then hey, maybe we got to look at the story different. We may just have to look at it different. But right now, I just don't see he's the reason as to why you did this. It's like, to me, the reason you did it is out of pure jealousy and hate. Because you went over there and started fucking up that woman's stuff. All right? You started vandalizing her car and shit. You got in trouble for that. Okay? And I don't know if your dad know you did that or not, but yeah. I mean, all this shit's being put out about her. Ain't nothing being put out about him. All this shit being put out about her. She go around tearing up folks shit because she unhappy. Because that man happy with that woman. She over there fucking up folks shit. And her dad says he is the reason. I can't wait to hear that. I can't wait. All right, let's see what you sent me here. What is this? Oh, okay. Here's some more up-to-date news about this story. Here's what they saying. Up to date, now a woman accused of stabbing. Hold on. Wait. Before I go any further, hey, show your boy some love and hit that thumbs up for your boy. Appreciate you. Here's some more update to this. A woman accused of stabbing her 2 young children and killing her daughter has been found incompetent to move forward with legal process. The hearing we just heard from the doctor but looked into her mental health. What did they have to say about her mental health? That is right. The main doctor who spoke today said she was joined with 3 other doctors for an hour over Zoom trying to see whether she was able to be competent or not to stand trial for what she is being accused of. And they said after the hour of the Zoom call, they had issues with the audio, no one with the audio on one end. But they were able to determine she was not fit at this time. That is why she will be sent over to the state mental health ability to be checked out and evaluated. She is being sent to the Eastern Louisiana Mental Hospital. The judge set a no-sit November 16 date in order to move forward with the criminal legal process. She's facing several charges, including second degree. According to the police reports, multiple wounds showing threats to her daughter and son. She also went live on social media. She has been held without bond in the state facility. Now, I did speak with her father inside the courtroom. Where I'm at. To see how he was feeling, he said what he is upset with right now is the 2-year-old is with the father right now. He says the father is the reason why she decided to do what she did. So we will dig more into that and its criminal history. There we go. That's what I'm looking for. Thank you. So the dad, I can't believe this shit. Her own dad. Are you serious, bro? Come on, man. The dad says the father is the reason why she decided to do this. He's the reason. That low down son of a bitch. He's the reason why she did this. So we will be digging more into his criminal history. I would say this, dig as you may, but I don't think it's going to change anything. Because again, I'm not going to say he is saint, but dig as much as you can, Dad. But what's that going to change? What is that going to change? Maybe some of y'all in the chat room can help me out. What is that going to change? If they look into his criminal history, which I don't think it's a bad thing, because if they putting everything out on her, then, I guess it should be fair that we know some stuff about him, I guess. I don't know. But, however, though, be that as you may, look into his criminal history. What does that change? Second, what are you trying to find? Third, if you're already saying he's the cause of this, what do you need his criminal history for? You already know the reason why she did this, because he did what? Because he did what? She did this to the children because he did what? And do you really need his criminal history to prove such? Why he's the reason that she harmed her children. Somebody help me out. Y'all can make that make sense for me. Y'all help me out. Y'all help me out. So like I said, be that as it may, look at this criminal history, but what is going to change? Seriously, what is going to change? Hey, Dog Paul, what's going on? What is going to change? Oh, John Q, where you been? I just read it. I just read it. Well, let me say what little they putting out there. You heard him. He's saying that since he been with his girlfriend, she has not allowed him to see the children. And when she take the children or the other family members' house, she tell them not to let him go see the children. So he's talking. He's talking. And I'm pretty much sure there's more he want to say. All right? I'm pretty much sure there's more he want to say. But what we need from the baby father, right, how the stuff, I mean, shit, what they supposed to change? What really is supposed to change? Hey, your daughter did this, bro. Your daughter did this, bro. But what we need now, I guess, we need a full interview from the baby dad, Jermaine, and maybe he come out and say, hey, this is what happened. That's what happened. Tell his side of the story, why this, which I'm pretty much sure now, I'm pretty much sure he heard this, and now I'm pretty much sure he's going to come out and talk. I'm sure he's going to come out and talk. I'm sure he is. After hearing that, I'm sure he is. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my. Oh, my. Oh, my. Guys, this is the little boy that's recovering. This is what this woman did to this boy. Wow. Wow. That's insane. That's insane. That's what she did to that boy right there. Wow. It's only a miracle that boy survived. It would look like it's only a miracle that that boy survived. And her dad says that damn Jermaine is the reason why my daughter did this. Man, Dad, you need to wake up, bro. This is hatred right here, man. This is pretty hatred because of the thing is, regardless of what she got going on with him, the kid should not be involved in it. Okay? Okay? Wow. That's cold-blooded, man. That's cold-blooded. That's cold blood, man. Somebody said that Daddy come on the show. Hell yeah. And you know what? I hope our mama see it too. I want to talk to her mama too. I want to talk to her mom. You know, the lady that had her. That's who I want to talk to. The lady who had her. Okay, because I want to know how she feel about the dad sitting up there saying that the boyfriend, the baby daddy, is the reason why she did that. I would like to know what the mom said when the mom is saying the same thing that the baby dad is saying, that this girl is nuts. Her mental stability ain't right. Okay, so man, baby dad, they'll be cool, but if the mom find me, we gonna light this shit up. I want the mama on this one. I want her mama. Okay? That's what I want. I want her mama. Anybody who watching this, that know the family, that know her mama, tell her I want to talk to her. I want the mama on this one. Jermaine, if he find me, that's cool too, but I want the mama. That's what I want. All right, good peoples. I mean, wow. I'm glad I did go live for this because I was going to do a regular video. But I said, you know what? I ain't been live in a while. Let me go live while I got a little time and speak on this. And I'm glad I did. Thanks to Curve for sending me all that good old soul food information that I didn't know there was out there. Y'all the best. You, Reese, all of you. Sandy, all of y'all. All y'all who send me stuff, man, y'all the best. And just please understand that y'all may send me a lot of shit. I can't get to every damn thing, man. A lot of times y'all send me stuff at the wrong time, okay? And it's just going to be impossible for me to get to it because I'm working and shit, you know? So, yeah. But don't stop. Send it. You know, if I get to it, I do it. If I don't, then I just can't get to it, you know. I just can't. Right. And John Q, man, I know I've been saying for the longest, man, I gonna come over there, bro, but shit. Well, I guess you understand, dude. Man, I be working a lot, then a lot of time it'll slip my mind. Then a lot of times, John Q, I'm so used to doing this shit by myself, man, you know, that I'm not used to going to other people's platforms, you know. I'm so used to doing this shit by myself, you know. I'm a loner, you know. Do the shit by myself, you know what I'm saying? Can nobody start throwing accolades and shit, talk about if it wasn't for them, this, that, and the third. I don't want to hear that shit. Not saying you gonna do it, but I'm just saying, you know, when it comes to stuff like this, man, it's best you do it by yourself, you know. It's good to network with other people. It is. But a lot of times, they could be a bad idea, too. Trust me, John. And you saw how the Summer Ware case went. Ooh, went fucked up. Everybody networked on that girl's story, and shit just went crazy. It just went crazy, man. So you seen that for yourself. Prime example. And I think that's ridiculous. And not only do I think it's ridiculous, I think it's a motherfucking ridiculous that that girl's story just got blown out the way it has. But what started it, though? It was money. Money. That's what caused all of this. Money. It was money that caused her story to go the way it did. Money and egos. Money and egos. All right? So, yeah. So, man, nothing against you, bro. It's just that shit. When I do think about it, I be at work. And when I see you live, I be like, shit, I forgot this man asked me to come on the show, man. So it ain't that I don't want to do it, bro. It's just that, man, when you do a lot, then you got people calling to send you updates your story. You be like, shit, I got to come do this update and all this, man. You know, so we'll be able to do it one day, brother. We'll do it one day, brother. We will. We will. All right? So, other than that, guys, man, y'all take care of yourself. Y'all be safe out there. Look after your children. Pay attention to your children. All right? And parents come first before friends. You should never put friend first before being a parent. That's how shit get fucked up. All right? Be a parent first and a friend last. All right? And anybody want to contribute, I think Dog Power will put my links in there. If you want to contribute to the show, that's totally up to you. All right? Y'all be safe out there. I love y'all. All right? Get on out of here. Peace out.